What's poppin' is NWB right coming to you live. We're gonna focus on Martin Luther King Day. Alright, so today when I'm thinking of Martin Luther King Day, I'm thinking about the stuff that he spoke on in 1965 or around the time when he was doing his marches and speeches and his overall preaching and his overall trying to get things coming into the natural and the stuff he did to accomplish the goals of what you see today. He spoke on, blacks and white being able to go to school together. He spoke on equality. He spoke on social justice, and he spoke on the social injustices, and he stood up for people. Not only that, his overall thing was brought about from a peaceful standpoint. Like his overall approach was different, from say amalgamation, which both of them was great pioneers, but we focusing on Martin Luther King today. So when I think about Martin Luther King, I think about 2020. I think about clarity. I think about vision. I think about prosperity. I think about hope. I think about things not as they are coming into the natural. Why do I think about that? Because a lot of the stuff he spoke on then has already came to pass. So it leads me to the thought process of your voice has power. Your words have power. Your actions have power. Who you are as a person has power. Not only did he touch people, but he had such an important impact on American history that he has his own day. It's not even about the day per se, it's about what he stood for and just his overall character and demeanor and what he brought to the table. Like Martin Luther King, in my opinion, was a pioneer when it comes to equality, social equality. Why I say that? Because he spoke up for the people that didn't have a voice. He was a voice for people that were not given the opportunity to speak or shy or wasn't looked upon as equal. So now you got the schools are not segregated anymore. We had our black president and he served 2 terms, not just one, he served 2 terms. All right. So as far as the playing field, it has leveled up in a sense. There still has a lot of work to be done, but when you're thinking of Martin Luther King Day, let's try to focus on the positivity. So we look at what he spoke on and stuff as it is now. Now, he spoke on people being treated equal. It's a lot better than what it was then. I can go in the same bathroom as a Caucasian. I can drink from the same water fountain. I can have friends that are Caucasian. I'm going to say white Caucasian, it means the same thing. And I would not be prosecuted. Okay, so we getting on that. Not only that, all right, we're going to speak on just overall his vision, okay? He spoke on justice. Okay, we had our first black president. That's something that in his time it wouldn't even be a thought of. We didn't got past that. So it's like, what's the next level? Where can we go? I think the next level and the amount of growth that we can accomplish is just continuing to see things from a standpoint of peace versus the negative. See, we focus on the positives and peace and the overall take the approach that he took to solve the social injustices that are today. I think that we can get a lot accomplished. Why I say that? Because it's so much pain, it's so much misery, it's so much hurt, it's so much of negativity that it seems sometimes to outweigh the positive. But I'm here to tell you today that there's hope. There's hope. And it's not just saying that, it's just realizing that if he can speak on stuff and it come into the natural, however many years it took, I believe whatever may be the social injustices now, like when you look at stuff going on now, it's a lot better. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's a lot better. I feel like if there are any things that going on that, that we still struggle and that things that can be a lot better, I feel like a person with a voice can solve them. And I feel like that he opened a door for people to speak their mind, black African Americans to speak their mind and, relay their opinions on things and just overall how can they better society, being productive, not only being productive, making a difference, but seeing things and taking a peaceful approach, But that's just my take. Martin Luther King was a pioneer of his time. He was ahead of his time. Not only was he ahead of his time, but he spoke a lot of things in existence. So I said all of that to say 2020 let's just in general, I'm gonna say 2020, but let's just in general try to have the clarity and the vision that Martin Luther King had with our everyday lives and the way we carry ourselves and the way we do things and the way we overall take our approach to things. And I guarantee you that you would accomplish so much more. And I guarantee you, whatever social injustice or whatever you fighting for, or whatever you standing up for, whatever may be the consequences, whatever you doing, that you will get the positive outcome because of your overall approach on things. Again, this is salute to Martin Luther King, the legend, and we're just gonna keep it rolling. This ain't WB Right coming to you live for the one time. What are you doing? Think about it like this: your voice, your thoughts, your approach to things, what you believe, standing up to what you believe, it will make a difference. Maybe not directly now, but in the long run it will. When Luther King spoke on things and it came into existence of what he wanted to happen, maybe not in his lifetime, but 20 years, 10 years later, that it eventually turned around in his favor. And no, he's not here, God rest his soul, but his words have power. Remember, your voice has power. NWB Right coming to you live for the one time.